Hey everybody, how's it going today?
Hey everyone.
Howdy ho!
It's
Howdy.
Happy
Monday,
horrible Monday. Okay, it wasn't horrible, but it was a Monday. Happy Monday.
Monday night. Guess what happens on Monday night?
What happens on Monday night?
I fell asleep
I,
during a live.
Yep,
I
that's
may too
one.
tonight, Jojo.
You what?
I said I may join you. I think we crochet.
I'm
We try to
Crochet.
we try to crochet. Yes, we do.
I
I'm
like that.
Usually,
Crochet.
I like that. We try to crochet.
well, let's
I
see
just
who's all in the. Let's see who's all joining us in the chat today.
what is that? What is that?
We got Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette.
Hi,
Hi,
Jeanette.
We
Janelle.
have we have a new person joining us, Lana Sains.
Welcome
Hello,
in.
I'm new
Lana.
here. How are you
Hello.
doing?
Hello, Lana.
I
Chris
feel that way
K is
sometimes.
here with us.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Yes,
Sanitas
Chris.
in the bushes working on a hat.
Yeah, I was in Sunita's live today for a little bit.
Oh, what has she
That's
working on?
her hat's gorgeous. You guys want to see it? I'll show you later. I love
Her
her hat.
hat's pretty.
Chris K, Janice. Hey, Janice, how's it going?
Hi,
Hi, Janice.
Janice.
And Rudy.
Hi,
We're
Rudy.
not
Of
counting
course.
tonight, Rudy.
Hi,
Mary.
Rudy.
Hi, Mary CC.
Hi, Mary CC.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, your package is
And we'll,
out.
and
Janice,
we'll,
your package is out.
we got 14 people watching so far between myself and
Wow.
Jessica. Yeah. Oh, Mandy just joined us.
What?
Hey, Mandy.
Hi,
Hey,
Hi,
Mandy.
Mandy.
And
Mandy.
yeah, thank you everybody for joining us and being here with us. Ivy.
And don't forget your thumbs up,
Hey,
please.
Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Ivy, do you want to
Hello.
get on the do you want to get on this hat making challenge that Anita's got on?
So far, Sunita's got the most dedication to our hooked on happy hat. So, you want to tell everyone what hooked on happy hat is?
Hooked
Hey,
on happy
Tracy.
hats. Chris is working on finger mitts, so she'll be joining Sunita in the bushes.
Okay, or not. Oh,
Hey Tracy. No, I will in a second here.
Hey,
Hey
Snacks.
Tracy.
Hi,
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
ooh, Chris is
So
going in the bushes.
Hooked on Happy Hats is a conglomeration. Yeah, we'll go with conglomeration of
Is that a word?
That's a
hookers in the
big
community.
word.
Hookers in the community. This doesn't sound right. Hookers in the
I
No.
community
like
that
it.
are helping
Keep
out,
going.
that are helping Jeanette fulfill a goal of 4,000 hats for December delivery for veterans and homeless people. And we have taken it upon ourselves to help join Jeanette in trying to achieve her goal. Anybody can join, anybody can help, anybody can make what you want to make and try and help us help Jeanette get to where she
Help
wants to
the
be.
homeless. Yeah. And the big part about it's to the veterans. These hats are going to the veterans. So
Yes.
all for the veterans and their families.
Now it
So we
doesn't
need
have to be
hats
hats.
also.
Doesn't have to be hats. It can be hats, scarves, hats and scarf sets, mittens, gloves, blankets
Socks,
if you wish,
booties.
whatever have yeah, socks and booties. Anywhere from newborn to adult. Any size will work. So there you go. And I'll guarantee you, like yesterday, Jeanette was. I get. I can just. I know she was in tears with joy, knowing what we're doing for to help her.
Yeah, Sunita heard of this yesterday, quickly jumped on board, Sunita has dedicated to making 2 hats a week for the next 14 weeks to donate to this project.
Mosquito sort of
We
finagled into it.
are um, we are mailing all of our hats
Because of Nisi.
to, to Crafty Annie once they're all complete, and Crafty Annie is going to do what's necessary to get them to Jeanette, to get them to the veterans. The VA actually comes and picks them up from Jeanette. So our deadline date to get them all in the mail is November 11th, 2025. So anything will help.
Connie's going to make at least 50 hats.
Oh my gosh, Miss Connie!
Thank you.
That's
I'm
phenomenal.
gonna start tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm gonna start tonight. In fact, I will be right back. I gotta go get my yarn to get started on a crochet one.
This is phenomenal.
Yeah. And I just finished the first one.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm still on mine from yesterday. I did not work on it since after the live. I just put it down and send it to other projects. We do have hey Pam, welcome in. Hello Pebbles. And wonderful Sunita. Sunita's phenomenal. Her and Nisi and Matt the Rockin' Crocheter. It's kind of it's awesome. I can't wait to see if we can reach that goal of the 4,000 hats. The Facebook page has been set up. Still working construction, but we have a Facebook page and an email. Futuristically, I want to look into its own PO box up by Miss Connie, so that way, hopefully, she can be our deliverer every year.
You mean Annie?
That's what I meant. I was looking at Connie's name. Thank you, JoJo. I'm glad you're my brain. It's Monday, and and I even woke up late because apparently my phone was connected to my earbuds, which means sound doesn't come through my phone. And when the alarm goes off and it's connected to your earbuds, and you're sleeping and your earbuds on your ear because your earbuds are in here on the desk, you're not going to wake up on time.
Jeanette says she appreciates all the help. Everyone's help is amazing. I had no idea how I would do it with my 4th stage cancer. That's when you stick out the word in the community, and this community is a really good community to be part of.
Yep. Miss Jeanette, when we were talking on the phone, I told you if there was a will, there's a way, and I got a lot of will. So we'll get you there.
Pam's
And
copy
I do
her
have
is joining us. Sorry.
Hey, Mona. Yeah, and thank you to everybody that is jumping on the bandwagon and helping out with all of this. That's awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. I know Jeanette's more than grateful. So until that, I've got a hat to get started on.
No, you can't have my yarn. Go away.
Yes. I'm so glad Lana's here. That's phenomenal. But in the meantime, I do need to crochet. However, and Chris K's in the chat. Chris K, guess what came in the mail? Got my package. It's my first no fire. Isn't it pretty? My lighting's terrible, but it's so opal and pearly. And I like that it's pointed. I do like the pointed hook on this. So far, I've tried it with this is acrylic, the Jiffy acrylic, and the cotton. You can feel the yarn on there, like in the handle. There's a little bit of it doesn't squeak like the Prince do, but you definitely can feel the yarn in the handle.
I
But I
am
got
back.
sparkly yarn, guys. Welcome back, Miss Connie.
So I was at Walmart today, and I had to go in the yarn area,
Of course.
and I
Had to,
found
yeah.
two beautiful red heart skeins that I'm going to start with on the hats, and I can show them to you.
Yeah, let's see.
This one is Bubblegum Sparkle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty? And
It
it's
is.
a super saver. And then the next one is light blue sparkle.
Oh, I like that one too.
So I think I'm going to make 2 youth hats with these, like little kid
That's
hats.
phenomenal.
So that's what I'm starting on. And I'm going to crochet these ones. A lot of my other ones I'm going to knit, but this one I'm going to crochet. Oh,
Mona's got some of that, she says.
awesome.
Nisi
It's really
Ray.
pretty.
Thank you, Nisi. Hey, Ola Joe. Welcome in. Welcome
Hello,
in.
Ola
Welcome
Joe.
in. Nisi, hooray. Woo-woo. Much love, Nisi. You're a rock star. You're a rock star. Hold on, I'm going to show yarn. I got yarn to show before I can crochet. Someone's pressing buttons. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all. Really quickly, Mona had asked which hook that was. It is my very, very, very first O-Fire hook. It is a 6mm, which is the J. It is very pretty. It is so, 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 so pretty. You can barely see it because it's white, my hand's white, but it's got a nice, very, very nice pointed tip on it. Hey, God's Desire, welcome in.
Hey, God's Desire.
There's Miss Anita saying hello to everybody. So it's the 6mm J and the O-Fire. I have thrown a few stitches with my 100% acrylic. It's jiffy. You can feel it in the handle. Nothing like the aluminum where you can't even feel the yarn. So it does have a little bit of grab to it, but it's not squeaky. And I've played with it with an acrylic blend, but that's as far as I've gotten. I'm going to play with it a little bit. But Miss Chris K, I have to say thank you so much for an extremely fast shipment. Her and I were chatting, and come to find out, Sparkly's not her jam anymore. This girl likes some sparkly.
Gotta have the sparkle.
Gotta have a sparkle. Gotta have some sparkly. And this one actually, not only did I get the yarns, but it came with the project half done. Like, I need more yarn that comes with the half done projects. Here, it's partially started. There you go. So the first yarn, and her and I did kind of like a trade. We traded yarn. Good sparkly yarn for not sparkly yarn. And her box should be to her in like the next 2 days. Hey, Jeff, welcome in. So the first one, the universe. And like I said, it comes started. I'm liking these colors.
Cool.
Now, time to figure out which hook size we need to go to. I thought about asking her, but I thought it would be fun to kind of guess too.
4.
So it does look like
it's 5.
the stitches are 3 double crochets in each space
4.25.
with a chain 1 in the middle.
Hey, Zoila, how are you?
Hey,
Hey,
Zoila.
Zoila,
Yeah.
wow, darling.
See,
We also
there's a
got
guess.
11
Four and
balls.
a half.
And everybody I missed.
11 balls. Summer night. Sparkly pink. My lights are really bright, and the camera is really
That's a nice,
hot.
that's a nice color.
Yes.
Isn't
That's
it?
pretty.
It's so fun. What can I do with 11 of them?
Lots of things.
A blanket.
Lots of things. I wouldn't. You could make a blanket out of it, but I mean, sparkly.
A baby blanket. Baby blanket.
Baby blanket would be
Skirt.
beautiful.
Oh, wouldn't that be so? Actually, I do have some babies coming.
A bustier and arms.
A who?
Like over in Spirit and Thread Crochet. Like
A
Yes.
bustier.
a crop top. A bralette.
Yes.
Corset.
With arms.
A
Arms.
tube top.
Yes.
That was
Okay,
the
who's
first
gonna
one.
wear that for me?
That was the first thing I ever
Summer
made
dress.
was a tube top.
Summer
Ever.
dress.
Crochet.
Ooh.
I want to
Yeah,
make
some
a
kind of
summer dress.
summer. Summer dress or like a cover up, like a beach swimsuit cover up type thing. We also.
See, there's another 4.5. See, you got lots of good guesses on this. Halloween. Universe Halloween.
Chris. All right. I'll remember the 4.5. Chris was going to make a tea out of it. So now we got to figure out what we're going to turn that into. That's going to be fun. There's 4 of these. 4. Yes. This. Oh, I've always wanted one, but yeah. I've only ever Chris K. She's up above right in chat. She said the 4.5 millimeter. That was her project that she started. So this was Chris K's. She says that she was going to make a tea out of it. So this is where we're at.
I hope you heal really
Well, that's
quick.
good news.
Listen to
That's
your
good
PT.
news, Jeff.
Listen to what?
His therapist.
His
physical
PT.
Mm.
Needs to listen.
Yay! Jessica. And we have a sparkly mandala. Yes, I'm so excited. So excited. So thank you, Miss Chris, and your yarn should be there in about 2 days. You should have seen them looking at me walking into the UPS store today. Yeah, I was getting some eyeballs. Oh, the summer night was the tea. Okay. So the 11 balls of the summer night was supposed to be a tea. I feel beach cover up for sure. For sure. Some kind of lacy, pinky toppy type of thing. All right. I got to crochet. I got to get a hat done. I'm not going to be able to touch anything like what Sunita's going to be doing or Miss Connie and her 50 hat. But, I mean, if I can get 2 done, I can get 2. I'll get 2. How's your hat coming along?
So Sunita was asking how my hat was coming along. So I just did another round on it, and it's starting to take shape. It's starting to curl up on me to start to take shape. So now I'm still working away at it. I think it looks cool though.
It is pretty.
Yep, your stitches are really neat.
I like it.
Lady, it looks good.
Yeah, you have to shoot for the 3rd try on a hat, right?
Hey, we all have to do it. This one that
You
me
should find one that you like.
I fogged it 4 times last night.
Thanks, Anita. Thanks, Pebbles.
Joey, sorry, Birdie's being a little bit much in the back. Yeah, I think it looks awesome. And I like the pattern in the stitched up edition. You chose a good yarn to go with that too. I mean, granted, you might have gotten lucky, but that's a good yarn.
Hey,
Hey,
FR.
Felicia, FR Humphrey in the house. Anybody that is in my chat on my side, if you care to have Nightbot, do something other than welcoming people in, go ahead and type strawberry into chat. Nightbot will drop your link for everybody to join you. Or go ahead and type in weather in your zip code, and Nightbot will tell you what the weather is. Mine was actually quite beautiful today. It was 66. The sun was supposed to be out, but
Ours was 71.
What?
we probably would have hit the 70s if the
Yeah,
sun. But
71. Tomorrow it's
it
going to
was
be
a
71
gloomy.
too.
We were 58 today. We are down to 39 now.
And now we have very little snow hanging around. By tomorrow, the rest of it will be gone.
Chris K is pointing something out. Not that one. Man, that jumped real fast. Hint, hint. I even got the stitch markers for the project. Stitch markers. You know what those things are? Stitch markers. Those are
I
those
don't need stitch. But
stitch
on this,
markers.
I don't need stitch markers. I don't need stitch markers on this one
And
though.
oh my God, one of them is really cute. It's old old what's the name
Hi,
of it?
Sunflower.
Hey, Sunflower, welcome in. It's
Hey,
one of these things.
Sunflower.
A phonograph. There we go. Turn over. You don't have to make me big.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I want to
cute.
see it.
Oh, that's
Cute.
cute.
This camera doesn't focus.
Cool.
But not only did I get that one, I also got this one. Oh, check this out. This one actually comes. Oh, look. Mark the stitch. What's that? That's the point. Mark the point. Oh, look. Check that out. Another stitch marker. Oh, what do those do?
John, I think they're
I don't
picking
know.
on you.
I'm a newbie. I
Oh,
don't
check
know.
them. Wow. Wonder what they're doing.
I have used stitch markers. I use stitch markers on my amigurumi. I know what it's for.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You just don't use them.
I don't need them on this hat though. No, my other hat. Yeah, I could have used it on that one.
And I do like these
We'll take
links
them
that are
out.
all nice and light because you can't even tell that they're really on the project. But they're a little bit bigger and you don't have to. But stitch markers. Now I can say, like, when I first started crocheting, I was not aware of the whole stitch marker thing, and I was teaching myself, and, I started out with a project that was, this long, and it was fine. It stayed this long on this side, but each row kind of slowly started going. I'm like, before you know it, I the shape was even wonky. I'm like,
And you can't correct it. You have to frog it.
all under it. Any idea on a way to organize my yarn stash? Right now, I'm adding themes to my Reveille account. That's a great idea, Sunflower. There's also another app that I've got to go look up that does that as well, but then does other things. It's kind of like Reveille, but just a little bit better. Well, Reveille storage for your account. Let me just say it that way. The way I was going to attempt to sort mine, I was going to sort it by brand, a little bit more so than size, I think. No, because I don't want mixed sizes. So if I have enough of like a 4-weight that's all one brand that can go in one area, that's what I'll do. But then on the smaller ones, I think I'm going to do it by weight because I don't have like a lot of 3 weights. a lot of two weights or a lot of the ones. It's just a little more odds and ends. So I might dedicate, a space or drawers for say my one weight yarn, two weight, so on and so forth. But my four weights will stay out only because they don't fit um, as well into the bin. These are all the three drawer Fairlight organizers. So yeah, anything that's a 4 plus, I'll keep together, all branded, all on one shelf and out, and then everything else would be put away by size. I think is how I've mentally told myself that I was. Thank you, Sunita. I'll be joining you, kind of in the. I mean, I'll be here, but mentally I'll be in the bushes because I'll start crocheting. But yeah, I think that's how I might do that one. And then, of course, definitely keep all my mohair separate. I think, honestly, mohair is going to be the only one that I'm going to designate it to not touch or be around anybody.
Oh, tomorrow night, my
Yes,
video
ma'am.
on my other channel, I'm teaching how to make a popcorn daisy,
Ooh.
granny square.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. And hopefully your appointment went well today. I meant to say that earlier, and I got busy at work and couldn't get back to you. So I hope your
Um,
appointment went well.
it was good. It was just a blood draw. My actual appointment to meet with the doctor is Thursday. Hopefully, he's
Okay.
going to put something. I have to have a knee replacement, and to do that, I have to drop some pounds. I had dropped
Okay.
40 pounds 2 years ago, and then 20 of them came back, and I never changed my eating at all.
Well,
And
that's even
so,
awesome that you were able to do that. So what are you gonna do to try to help get to
he's
that goal?
thinking me on Wegovy
Okay.
to help me because I've got to get this weight off. I mean, I'm not huge. In my
Right.
opinion, I am, but um, I just got to get a little bit more weight off before they can do a knee replacement. So that is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I will say, asking prayers for two things tonight. If anybody chooses to pray or send good thoughts. Um, my granddaughter Daly is going through a really, really difficult time. Her best friend is dying slowly. Um, she lost her job. She goes to perform art school, and they're closing her school this year. So she's just going through a lot of rough times. Just needs some peace. And then my husband, one of my husband's best friends, died yesterday.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Colin.
Yeah, he was one of his sergeants when he worked as a cop, and he died in his sleep. So just prayers for everybody involved.
Absolutely.
So
Send prayers your way.
thank you.
I will be sending healing thoughts.
Awesome. I don't know if her friend is going to be able to. I mean, they sent her home to die.
Well, we can
So
hope for a peaceful passing.
exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
I have a picture of Miss Anita Sat and how far she has gotten today. I've worked with the yarn that she's using. She's using the Loops and Threads Impeccable. The yarn itself
Wait,
is
isn't that your favorite yarn?
no, not the Impeccable. Unbelievable. That's my favorite yarn.
I like the impeccable. The impeccable is nice.
The Impeccable is nice. That's 100% acrylic, 4 weight. I've actually, my boss's that's the only wearable I've ever made. I made a 5XL hooded vest with pockets. It turned out beautiful, but it took forever. And then I had to redo an entire panel because I bought all of my yarn at the same time. I bought 10 balls of the yarn. 10. One of them was a different hue. Well, because of my lighting in the house, I really couldn't see it until I got into the daylight. And it was almost like putting dark gray next to black. It was so noticeable. And I ended up having to redo the whole panel. Do you have some of it, of the impeccable?
I have some somewhere. I don't know where it is though.
Mine does
I
no
do have
longer
some.
have a label on it.
See, I was just looking for it. I know I have some. I know I have some in some gray. See, now I'm digging through my freaking yarn. Yeah, right there.
Okay, I am
Yes,
roasting to death.
because it's so soft.
Yeah, I have a bunch of that.
That's pretty.
That's what I used to finish off Ben the Penguin with.
Guess what helps us the pictures up? Let's see if it
Thank
looks
you,
better.
Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Here we go. Yeah,
Cool. Looks awesome,
That's
Nina.
yes,
that's awesome.
there we go.
That's her crown.
Look at it. It is so cute.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Just, I gotta hold it this way to keep the glare off of it. It's doing awesome. I'm loving this. I love the. It's cute. I love the hat. Soon she will have 27 hats remaining. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop off camera and move mine around. That way I can crochet. Ooh, you know, right?
Oh, I bought plastic canvas today.
Oh, did you
Just
find some green?
no, I found clear.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. So I still have to put crochet the feet. It's such tight little stitching. I got to do it in the daytime. Can't do it in the evening. So I just need to do the feet and then make the canvas form, and then I can stuff it and put it together.
Jeanette says hospice was here today and they were surprised at how good she was doing today.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great
We're all,
news.
we're all, we're all, we're all here, Mona. Where you go? So I was gonna say, anybody that has not made one of these hats yet, give it a try. These are so fun, easy,
Jeanette says her blood
easy. I'm gonna
pressure
go
was
with
even
easy.
normal. So her
They're quick
blood
and
pressure
easy. You
is
can
normal too.
rip one of these up
Jeanette,
right
is that
away.
not normally
That's
normal?
awesome.
It's a stress.
It's similar to it's a spiral shell beanie, which is similar to a divine hat. I haven't tried the divine yet. It divine hat. Fiber Spider has one up. It's got shells in here, so like you basically have the same ribbing coming down on it. Hold on a second. So you have the ribbing coming down like this on the divine hat, and instead of this these spiral, yeah, uh,
It's,
uh, doubles all the way through it. It looks like fans instead of, well, I guess these are fans too, but these aren't as prominent as the one on the divine hat. But it works out pretty quick though. I think. 'Cause I'm working on. Hold on a second. I'll show you this one.
I think it looks neat.
Okay, this is the one I'm working on. Do do. That's what mine's supposed to look like in the end. It also looks really nice and white. I just
Oh,
used the
that's
bulky
really
five for that one.
cool.
For the white one, it looks really nice.
Hey, hey, I can
I know.
actually show you that hat already done. I have that hat. Mara did it for me.
No, I'm only half. I'm
No,
only half done right now though.
no, Mara did it.
You have to send
See,
that link, John.
but hold on a sec. So the Divine Hat by Fiber Spider looks like that. So it's similar. See, I don't know if you can see the difference. That like these are like shells in beside each rib.
My
There
picture
it is.
didn't change.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong one by the way. Go to that one. Okay, so that's the Divine Hat, and this is the one I'm working on. They're similar, but they're
There's
different.
subtle differences, though. I like them both.
Like mine looks more like fans, and the Divine Hat looks more like shells. It looks really cool in an ombre, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Do you want to see
Like
it in
it
an
looks really
ombre?
cool in the ombre.
I have
Yes,
one in
I
an
do
ombre.
want to see it in ombre. Of course you do. Come
Here's
on.
the
There
ombre.
you go. Wait. Hold on a second.
Hold it still.
Yeah. Let me let me see your
Okay.
inside. Your inside crown. Yeah, it looks just like mine. Doesn't that look cool? Doesn't the center magic circle look awesome?
That's kind of funny. I never even looked at the inside of it. I mean, because I don't usually
I know.
look
Like
at the inside of that. But
I was showing mine to Joe, and I'm like, look how cool that looks. It actually would look cool inside out too.
actually, it does. I was getting ready to say that. I like
It's a
it
totally different.
without.
Yeah, it's a totally different look for it.
A lot of hats you can wear either way.
Yeah, I'm kind of like digging it this way with the ribbing on the end inside. But yes, Miss Mara, I had won a hat of any color, and I kind of let her choose whatever color, and this is what I was said. Which you guys know I wear this all the time. It's my winter hat. But yeah, I think it looks awesome. I never even realized until you've shown the bigger picture. I never realized what you were, that it was similar. So that's awesome. I can't wait to see what yours looks like in your solid yarn, because I think the solid's going to give it a different look as well. Okay, let me see that again on yours. Yours does yours have more curly guys? How many do you got? You got one, two, three, four.
Wait,
If I do it by the
Pauline, hold
foot,
on a second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Uh, one. No, wait. Ah, I was counting.
I got 14.
14.
Yep,
Uh,
14.
okay.
Okay. I guess because they're so close together, it makes them look. I love the fit. I love that hat.
There you go, Mona. I just put both Fiber Spider and Gina's Creation in there for you.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. So third hat was the charm, huh?
Yep.
I need to turn on my overhead.
I also like the
Oh,
scalloped edging on it rather than a straight edge.
as well.
But because I'm not one to crochet all day because I'm working, the whatever time I do have to spend on it, I will spend on it because I've only been on it for maybe an hour now. I've already done two more rows on it. So like I said, it's actually working out pretty quickly. But if I had a bulky 5, unlike my Bernat wavelength, if I had something else to work with, I would actually use it instead. But it works fine with just the number 4 as well.
And then the hat that I'm currently working on, getting ready to start back on, is the seed stitch beanie. Uh, yeah, I'm kind of right down. I'm getting ready to start row 10. So right down here, right before the third row of half double crochets, there in the third row. So that's the one I'm doing, and I'm using
Can you zoom in on that? Can you zoom in on
on.
those horizontal rows on the picture?
Mm, yeah, hold
They
on.
they look like they, they they look like wheat rows. Like, is there such thing as a wheat stitch? Does that make sense to you, Connie? You ever heard of a wheat
Yes,
stitch?
Yeah,
yes.
it's just two single
Because they look like
crochet.
they they, they look like
Go away.
because it looks like wheat. Am I wrong?
Right. They okay, let me show you. On mine right here that I'm doing. Let me show you what it looks like. You'll see it looks the same. If you make me big, I'll show you.
I'm trying to get rid of the ad, but
I'll wait till
That's okay.
Jessica's done.
I will.
I was trying to hide the ad so you can actually see it, but it's not going to go away.
So what it is it's single
Yeah, it looks
crochet
like
in the
wheat.
yeah, it's single crochet in the back loop together like that. And it's tight. So if you look at mine, once she's done showing this, you'll see that that's what it looks like. See how it looks. Let's see, where am I? Right there. See how it looks that same way right there? And you just put two single crochets together, and that's what you're gonna get.
Well,
So
this one here, the one, what's making my V stitch do that is I'm actually working in the third loop of the half double crochet,
well, that will
and that's
work
what's going to get
too.
that. Yeah,
Right, that will work too. You just don't want to be in the front.
yeah.
You want to be in the back or the third to get that wheat look.
For it to sit on top.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what makes it look more like uh, ribbing and knitting, because that's what when you do ribbing and knitting, that's what it looks like.
I think that's my favorite part of the hat, to be honest, is those
I am going
little.
to say this hat is really fun to make.
What hat are you
Yeah.
making?
The same one
What hat? I
Jessica's.
wish I could see it.
Oh,
Well, let's see yours. It's not a competition.
Oh, thank you, Zoila. Zoila's
I
in there
know we're
dropping
painting.
things.
thank you, Zoila.
No,
Oh, there you
Sunita.
go.
All right, let me
Well,
see.
that's pretty.
That's
I'm
looking good,
finished that
Annie.
now.
I like it.
It's a
I
fun
like
hat.
it.
I have made a few changes, but it's a fun hat to make. I'm doing 2 rows of the front back post singles, and then I'm going to do 2 rows front and back with half doubles. I think it'll make the ribbing better. Thank you, Mary.
I need to get my cord.
Pebbles, I tried making a hat. This is my third attempt at a hat yesterday. This one worked out for me.
Pebbles, there is no try, there is only do.
No, there's not. You can give up.
See,
Trust me, you can give
these
up and try again.
patterns I just found. You might want to try it. It is very easy to
Here's
follow. Sorry, John.
here's one, and here's two, and here's three. This one I
Okay.
tried this one, and then I tried this one, and now I'm trying this one, and this one's working for me.
Ooh.
Third time's a charm.
Trial and
Oh,
error is what counts. If you don't
yep.
learn from if you don't learn
Practice.
from your mistakes, you can't learn. So I the way I learn is I tried it, I couldn't do it, so I went to another one. I tried it, I couldn't do it, so I went to another one. I can do this one.
And that's John's way of doing it. But sometimes it's not the pattern, it's the yarn. Doesn't want to be that pattern.
Correct.
So first talk to your yarn. Get
Yeah.
your relationship started.
No.
And ask the yarn, do you want to be, if you don't want to be this pattern, let me know. And after you've discussed it with your yarn, try a different one.
Absolutely.
It will
Some
be what I
stuff
want it to be.
it's not.
Listen closely. Yarn speaks to you.
Yeah, it does. The feel, the way it works up. Yeah.
Your hook matters too, though.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well,
Hook
of
does
course.
matter.
Matters too.
Yes.
I don't like the
Definitely.
pointy ones, the sharp pointy ones. Me and them do not get along, but you guys like them. I hate them.
I
Yep.
love my pointy.
I can't do it.
Rounded end because it hurts my finger. It catches, the pointy ones catch on my cuticles because of the way I hold my hook.
Yeah, I do not like them. I have them. I do not like them.
Pebbles, if it grows bunny
I
ears,
love
then make it some bunny.
That's
Work with it. I have often had this exact conversation. Honey, was you talking to me? No, I was yelling at my yarn. Okay, well, if it answers you back, let me know. And I said, it always answers me back. And it's always
Annie.
Oh, so Annie, are you going to Walmart tomorrow?
yes, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. Get a new tire.
Are you getting yarn? Are you getting yarn?
I don't know. It depends on what they got. If
While
they
you're
don't
waiting for your tire, you might as well go look. Well, while you're waiting for your tire, you might as well go look at the yarn.
No, she could be crocheting a hat instead of looking at the yarn that she already knows is all there.
yeah, 'cause they've got chairs to sit in back there, or
Yeah.
Hi,
It's gonna
Jocelyn.
be-
Jocelyn.
since I'm going to have the
Yeah,
neighbors
welcome in.
Hello.
and wait on it and then bring me back so we can put the tire on the car, because we don't have another rim. Don't get me started on that, John.
Mm.
Thank you, Zoila, for putting in everybody's links.
Zoila's the best
Yes, I appreciate
moderator.
I know
Shut
she
up.
is.
Yep.
but such is life,
Gotta find some way to pay that girl.
I probably will go back and look at the yarn, but if they don't have anything new, I probably won't buy anything. And my Walmart hasn't had anything new other than like the ginormous, what's it called?
The big
Garden
ones that's
club.
25 bucks.
Yeah, the really expensive ones. That's
the
only
anniversaries.
had forever. Yeah,
No, they're cover story.
covers.
Long
Yeah.
Story. I was looking at them today and I'm like, nope, I'm not going to spend 25 bucks on it.
What for yarn?
I'm going to make the
Not
baby.
for just that, no.
She's wanting a cuddler, a new cuddler, and I
Yeah,
thought,
it's a blanket yarn. It's got 400 and some yards.
Yeah.
so enough for a snuggly blanket.
If you average it out for what Bernat costs, it's probably about the same. But I
Okay.
never buy But at Walmart, Bernat and my Walmart's only like $8, I think, maybe $9.
Right.
5
Well,
rows
also,
down.
me and my sister are supposed to go to West Virginia Hobbies and Crafts at some point, probably Saturday or Sunday.
I got 5 rows done on this hat.
Well, I got two.
Okay.
I'm almost at. I've just got 2 more rows to do for the brim. Clip it off, sew in my ends. I'm finished, and I'll
Look
start.
how this is working out. The which one am I doing? I'm doing the
Yeah,
blue speckle.
I'm not doing this one in the round. I'm doing mine like that.
Yeah, look at how that's working up. Isn't that pretty?
That's
Oh, I
pretty.
like
Ooh,
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like a
How
flower.
long is
I,
how long is your chain
Oh, that's
entwise?
pretty quick.
What?
How long do you make your chain, or how long is it now?
Well, it'll stay the same as it always is. Okay, let me count. I like a folded brim. I go from the crown down and then I fold up. So I didn't count. Give me a second, I'll count. Okay.
I see Jocelyn. Every time I go into Walmart, it's okay. So I've been in Walmart in like 12 years, and then they got me hooked on freaking buying yarn. And go to Walmart, check Walmart out. So I walked into Walmart. I'm like, oh, they got yarn here. Every time I'm going to Walmart, like every 2 weeks, it's always different.
Must be
So they
nice.
keep rotating the stock there, but they do have more blue ice cream yarn there though. They keep getting in more and more blue ice cream, but no pink or yellow or red, just blue. They keep getting in blue.
I don't have the red. I've got the pink and the yellow
My
and the
Walmart has
green.
never carried ice cream yarn.
Joe,
No, mine does not carry ice cream.
I
Yeah.
like the tiger tie.
Joe, I got 50 stitches.
Okay. Mine's not big enough
But I
then.
think the next time,
Well, it could be one that
where's the-
doesn't have a
I'm pretty sure
brim. Fold up.
Yeah,
I
let me
got
look see
pictures the
how
last
much
time I
I
was at
do.
Walmart.
Measure your head from the crown of your head down to your head forehead.
Well, where's my measuring tape?
Well, no,
Yeah, see,
measure with
I
your
might pick up
project.
some of this.
It's 12 inches, so
I
that
might pick
should
up
be
some of
enough.
this.
Yeah, it should be plenty. Mine's about 12
I
inches.
can get this number 5 wavelength. I'll get that
Rudy,
that 5 chunky wavelengths in the gray.
what is your question, Rudy? Sorry, sir.
And I like this yarn inspiration too. I might get that. That red
Yeah,
heart
our
inspiration.
Walmart
That's
has
number
a lot
4.
of Burnett, and yeah, and
Hey, Auntie Beth.
their red heart's gone way. I mean,
Yeah, like we had a lot. Well, see,
their supply of red heart's gone way down. They don't have near as much as they used to. Used to be able to go in there and get all kinds of
I
ombres,
might
and
even pick
now
up
you
this
can have
Mainstays
maybe 3.
lollipop.
What? What is that?
A lollipop. It looks pink, Joe. You don't want it.
Mainstays lollipop. Yeah,
Never heard.
I don't know.
but I'm pretty sure it does come in other colors. But I didn't look at the other colors. Loops and threads at Walmart, right?
The hell?
Auntie Beth says my
I
Walmart
was only looking
has
for
a
certain items at Walmart
yarn
though.
with regular scattered here and there.
Yeah, I never heard
Jocelyn
of
says,
that. I've
Jocelyn
never heard
says
of
the
that.
wavelength is
in
Joe,
Canada, we have Bernadette
so I'm,
blanket that makes up 3/4 of the stack, and we don't use it. The wavelength is nice, but some colors are softer than others and nicer to work with.
Joe,
I
Yes.
can't get the wavelength.
yeah. That's why that's why I started picking up.
go on their website. You can order it for free shipping. They'll deliver it to you, to your house, or to the store, and you can pick it up. Any kind of yarn they have at the stores will be on their website.
Okay, Rudy, hold on.
I'll have to look up as Mainstays Lollipop.
Hmm
I just want to see what it is.
Yep.
Me too. No, I'm gonna have to go look it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna
See,
have
my
to
Walmart carries their brand. I still get the mainstays. I have the Red Heart, a lot of the variegated colors. Um, what are these? And I actually bought them out of all of these because I had to. The bonus bundle mandalas.
I showered.
Cool.
I gotta go let the
Yeah. Yeah, we have those at our Walmart.
Mine too.
They only have a couple
Well,
colors though.
Hobie has
This
Hobie has a lollipop as well. It looks nice. Like $40 though.
Yeah.
this is 1,181 yards, and they were only asking 9 for it. Sorry, I lied, 9. But if you go over
Pre-
and get their regular
Premier has one too.
mainstays or Red Heart, then those are like almost $6 a piece.
Premier has some lollipops as well. They're sweet roll frosties.
Mainstays lollipop
I
yarn.
gotta find those.
What in the world?
Joe, look what you made me do now. Now I'm looking at freaking yarn.
He make you
This is
do
why I can never
it.
finish a project, Joe.
Drop
You
that.
start doing this on your own. Don't be blaming this crap on me. They don't have any mainstays lollipop yarn.
Ooh, look.
So, all right,
Hmm.
while you guys are playing with yarn, Rudy would like me to imagine if the weather was 91 degrees. So, Rudy, I will imagine that it is 91 degrees. I would be out sitting on the porch, crocheting my fantabulous hat,
Night,
not in
sweet.
this yarn because it's
Rest well.
too thick. Sweet dreams, Sunita. Thank you.
Right.
Good night, Sunita.
You are the best, and I appreciate you. And I cannot thank you and Nisi and Panel and Crit, like all of you guys. I just thank you so much for the willingness to jump on board for Hooked on Happy Hats and help Jeanette get her goal of 4,000 hats. So that's phenomenal. I appreciate you guys so much.
Jocelyn says the mainstay lollipop is nice, but she finds it tricky to work with, hard to see the stitches.
Okay, for anybody that has Malabrego, the Rio specifically, this is that yarn. And apparently, it looks like I don't know what has kind of happened here. I would say it was cut, but it's not cut.
I've seen
This
that
is
kind
like
of yarn before. I do not like it.
this
It
is
is
the
not easy.
Malabrego Rio.
Hey,
I don't
Angel.
like it. It's not easy to work with. Hi, Angel.
Hey,
Hey.
Angel.
Angel, your
So I
daughter come
don't
in to see
know.
us. Your daughter was in here last week. Ash. Yeah. So why does it keep spinning off like that?
I don't
It's
know.
Like
it's been
why is it
clipped.
unthreaded?
One thread or two threads have been clipped
Yep.
in the machining process, or somebody's pulled it out. Was that still in the skein, Jess?
Yes, it was.
Then it's
I just
probably
cut it out.
the machine, and when it was it cut a piece of the twist, and
No,
it's
it's there. It's
shrink
there. It's
backwards
pushed
now.
back. You see
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Go ahead of it and pull it back towards the end, Jess.
You
And
might be able to get it all pulled. If not, you'll have to clip it.
Oh yeah, I already clipped it. I just went ahead and cut it.
yeah, you're gonna have to clip it again.
Miss Jocelyn, the only ones that you can hear are actually the ones up here on the panel, and we're hosting the live. How does Jessica pronounce
Yeah, it's
these
not like
two numbers?
Discord. I think that's what she's used to. Is probably Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, lollipop yarn's fuzzy.
So Rudy, my answer is 118 and 130.
I had to go to
Yes,
a Walmart Canada site to look it up, though.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Here,
I don't know. So I hope there's
you
not
know,
more of this when I go to actually use this yarn.
It shouldn't. It just looks like it was done in the machining, Jess.
Yeah.
Just hung up
And then
somewhere.
can you kind of see that
I
the
have
yarn?
actually had
Hey,
Brenda do that to me.
well, I wish my camera was a little bit better, but can you see that this yarn has a lot of white in it?
Yeah.
It was not saturated completely.
Or they did that on purpose.
Yeah, kind of like more of like a quick dip dye.
Yeah. They might have wanted some of that white to show through. That might have been the whole purpose.
Oh
Because
yeah, this
the
yarn's
inside,
actually really pretty, and
yeah.
it's got like a black. It's not only red, but it's got a black hue on it. You can't see on the camera, but it's almost like a black halo. Fruity, I appreciate you, my darling, but I cannot be the only one to talk, and I can't answer just all of yours because everybody else on the panel is talking as well. And I just kicked the camera. Ooh, Tank sent a picture of the lollipop, and she's
Yeah,
not meaning
fuzzy.
not this kind of lollipop. Somebody
Oh.
want a lollipop?
Lollipop.
Lollipop?
Lollipop. Lollipop.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll ball? Is it one?
137.
I'm a biter.
I never actually. I had. Yeah, I
Oh,
bit mine too. I got
I
impatient.
always, I get impatient. I have to eat it. I need to get to the Tootsie. Let me see.
And don't ever give somebody a blow pop when they're expecting a Tootsie Pop. They get really upset when they get to the center.
Yes, that's such the truth. However, I do like both. So this my camera will be nice looking.
Sorry, didn't mean to cough in y'all's
Here
ear.
is the lollipop. It is really pretty. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. I need some. Wait, hold on. It's saying 79 cents. Is that true?
That's not the lollipop.
Is it no?
That's Chinese people selling on Walmart.
I mean, I like it,
It is kind of pretty.
right?
I
I
went
do
to
like
I
it
went, I
too.
went to Walmart Canada and put in Mainstay's lollipop, and it came up and it's fuzzy, airy,
Chenille.
whatever. No,
Mono, you have a shirt that says what? I'm curious.
it's like the Karen Colorama or whatever it is. Has a fuzzy.
Halo-Rama.
Yeah, the halo.
Now I want a sucker. Beth says I just found.
Hey, I got a question. Boonville cotton yarn, multicolor soft crochet yarn.
Yeah, that's not very much. 1.7 ounces. That's like a mini skein. So 97 cents probably is a good price for that.
Softer than Karen Colorama Halo in my opinion.
No, Angel, I've been sidetracked. I will get to it this weekend, though. I will. I will get to it this weekend. I planned on it already. I have your crayons right here. I have your
As that
colors. I
softer
just need
than
your.
color.
If you're on Walmart, they're going to charge you a bunch for shipping.
Of course, it's Walmart. Charge a
I
bunch
always,
for down here.
I always get free
Do
shipping
any of
on
you?
Walmart.
Not when it's like the Chinese stuff, though.
I don't order that stuff,
Oh,
so
Yeah, they charge you for shipping and stuff.
do you guys have that Walmart Plus,
No.
or is anybody familiar with it?
nope.
Heard of it.
Walmart
1,300
Plus.
rupees. Yes, you pay a monthly subscription price. It's like you get free shipping, free delivery over so much. You can kind of you can self check out, but you don't have to pay. You can kind of like scan as you go with your phone. Yeah, if you order, okay, yeah, if you order $35 shipping.
Oh, that's the Walmart Plus. That's the one with no cashiers, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I do not
Like
have that.
all
So
all robots in the store and stuff.
You know,
Yet you pay to do all the work.
I do not have that, and I have never once paid shipping for Walmart ever.
I don't pay shipping either.
And I
Okay,
order
Mona
I
says
don't.
stuff.
I
that
don't
she
pay
has
for.
it.
I don't pay for pickup either.
I don't either.
Mona, if you're familiar with it, if you wouldn't mind just kind of giving us a brief of what is. 1,372. Jocelyn says I'm starting a cardigan for my daughter with Bernat Fluffy. It's very soft. Ooh, actually, I think JoJo gave
Cool,
me some
cool.
of that Fluffy. Or is it Softy? Which one are you? Nope, that's Pipsqueak. Which one are you? Rudy, Rudy, I have a question for you, sir. You ask all of us to say these numbers for you, and we do most of the time. What's your fascination with us saying those numbers for you? Why do you like that? Or what do you do with that? So that was like more than one question, but I have questions. 396 for shipping. No, that's not terrible at all. Tank says order $35 or more. Pickup and delivery are free. I'm going to go take a glance at what else Chris said because I think I might have been missing something because it looks like a continued statement. Sorry for that. Unfortunately, I don't have a bleeper. Chris says including the yarn and stuff, which I'm not sure what she's coming off of. What makes you jealous,
What
Rudy?
is going on?
I found a heck of a deal at Walmart. 80 ounces of pure honey. $17. No way. That's a really good deal. Beth says, my guess is that Numbers is his autistic kid. Yes. I don't know kind of how I just wanted to know how he uses them or what, I don't know the right word to use for it, like, other than, what's the reasoning behind it, but, kind of the why. And I know it's an autistic, but because he knows I like my numbers. I like numbers but hate math. Every number coding at either a quarter or a vowel. I was not born in 43. I looked good if I was born in 43. Oh, darn good for 1943. That would give me another. Thank you, Beth. That might be the proper way to ask that. Everyone knows what I'm trying to say. I just want to know what. I mean, I don't understand the autistic part of it, but he seems to be a highly functional autistic, a good adult. And then, Rudy, I apologize. I was not able to do what you asked me earlier to do because, like I had previously told you, I was at work. And if I can get into somebody's live, I'll do a quick. I'll go in and I'll say hi. And usually on Mondays, I can only get enough time to go into Miss BJ's. And that's right before I start seeing patients again. So I squeeze in and I'm like, hi. Mm. Who knows the year that JFK passed away?
1963, the year after I was born.
The honey is called Free, Pure, and Simple. It tastes wonderful. Jeanette says, I've done 4 yellow hats, 4 blue, and 4 variegated today. And I'm sitting here eating the cookie looking at my hat.
Cool.
Jeanette is a machine. Rudy, I'm supposed to be working on my hat. I sidetracked myself enough. All right. Let me know if the music is too loud or annoying, but it is 100% YouTube audio library that they have in the back end of Studio, so we should not get pinged for any of it if it does come through. When Granny when Granny gets live, yes, I know you asked me. That's why I apologize. I could not get on Granny's live. And it's been so long since I've been at Granny's, I can't just go in there and say that. I have to stay and chit chat and hang out with the people. Thank you, Tank. Appreciate you. Miss Beth says I was 2 when he was assassinated and remember it. Jeanette says that I need to head off to bed. Hospice nurse comes in the morning. Sweet
Good night,
dreams, Miss
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Big hugs and lots of love to you, girl. I will call you tomorrow afternoon. I'd say more so after the 3 o'clock hour. Jocelyn says my husband is not autistic, very high functioning too. How will Jessica pronounce that number in Granny's life? Well, I'm going to have to get creative. Do you want me to type it now, Rudy, or do you want me to wait for Granny? I know Granny goes live on Wednesday, which I might run into the same problem. Auntie Beth says, well, if you leave a thumb over here and over there, you have none. Hey, MDL, welcome in.
Hey, MDL.
How are you?
Howdy, Mike. How's it going, buddy? What have you been up to?
That's what I used for my little trash can. I got it at Walmart for 15 cents. Yeah, I think most are over on that side. Nerve pain has been through the roof, but it's going. Oh, Michael.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, hey, Michael, I have a question for you. When you're available, would you like to come on the show and teach me Tunisian? I just, just throwing it out there because you're like the Tunisian god. Just saying. And I tried my hand at it, but I just couldn't get the hang of it. So, just
It's
asking.
pretty easy.
Just throwing it out there. I'll take it easy on you, though.
She says, sure, maybe sometime in late March.
Late March? Oh yeah, like for my birthday show. Yeah, there we go. My birthday show. All right, everybody. Late March, March 24th, for my birthday show. Mike's gonna come on. He's gonna do a 24-hour live with me, and he's gonna show me how to do Tunisian, and we'll finish a complete blanket in 24 hours. Sound good, Mike?
Uh, I'd be
Beth
No
careful. You may
stopping,
never
24 hours straight through.
you
Horn.
you may never see that man again. Auntie Beth asked, "What do you people think
Howdy,
of
Mike.
bamboo yarn?"
I love it.
I love it. It is my favorite yarn to work with. I wish every yarn was as soft and smooth as that yarn. I love the bamboo
Oh,
and every brand so
oh, it's
far.
gonna be one of those shows. Okay, it's all right, Mike. This is Canada. They're legal up here.
Yes, Pink. Yeah, we will not rehash that one at all.
Yeah, let's not. I have no clue what it's going on about. But yeah,
It's
let's
gonna
not.
be. It's a different birthday party. It's a different birthday party though, Tank. Tank, you might even be in on it. You can come on the panel. Look at that. Tank will be on the panel for John's birthday show.
Oh, oh, yes, get it, Auntie Beth. Oh, and Beth, your package is in the mail. I cannot wait for you to open it. So excited. I'm so excited. Um, Hank, since you're here, I don't think you were here yesterday when I started using this yarn, but correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be way, 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 way wrong. Isn't this the yarn that you used, that I sent to you that you ended up making my poncho out of and sending back to me? Was it the Jiffy yarn? Haha. Auntie Beth, never ask how I get your info. Yes, secret. I cannot tell my secrets, Vivid. I cannot tell my secrets. Okay,
Tank
no,
says
not this
no.
one. Do you remember which one it was? I thought it was the Lion Brand Jiffy. Well, then I'm missing two balls of yarn, unless I sent it somewhere else. I thought I sent it to Tank. Is it bad
She
with
says it
all
was a
the yarn that I
chunky.
have? Yeah, this one's a chunky. Or, well, this one's a bulky. It says bulky. All right, now I'm going to have to try to remember. But all of you that collect yarn, if you send yarn out, even if you send a bunch of it out, you guys can remember. It's like, oh, yeah, I remember I sent that to blah, blah, blah. Can you remember where your yarn goes?
I can remember if I see it on the show or I see somebody's background, I'll be like, I sent that. I sent that. I haven't sent any yarn out. Oh yes, I have sent yarn to Joe.
I'm going to say no, Jessica, because there are times when I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago.
Well, well, that, yeah. MDL says, girl, I don't even remember what what I have, much less who I sent it to. See, that's a good problem to have.
You could
That's a
keep a log.
great problem to have. And I mean, I can't say this with like all of my yarn, but there's some yarn that like, okay, I know so and so got this and this and this. And I think that might be like yarn specific that I'm sending to them or something. Hank says I send yarn to two people, but usually order it and send yours or order new. I, uh, yeah, received yarn to Annie. Everybody on panel, well, besides one, has sent me yarn. Jeannie sent me yarn. Bonnie has sent me yarn. And I think for the most part, JoJo started the collection for me. And yes, Jojo, I've been getting better at sharing, but just not the stuff you gave me.
And I sent you a big box of yarn.
A huge box. And Miss Connie started my thread collection.
Yep.
So Jojo up here on panels helped.
Gave
She gave me, oh my word, and what I mean, so like leading up to me and Joe have met up. Joe's not too terribly far away. Her and I have met up, and over the months of us talking, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in your bag, and I'm gonna put this in your bag, and oh, Jessica can use this," and just doing all of that. And then I made up with her, and I'm thinking, a bag of yarn, shopping bag of yarn, Walmart bag. No, no, not a Walmart bag. 4 13-gallon trash bags full of yarn. Now, granted, she did not only give that for myself to enjoy, she had also helped give it to help with donations and mystery boxes and bingo prizes. Oh, welcome back, Miss Chris.
And yeah,
welcome back, Chris.
my,
Pink says, I have to make sure Pebbles has yarn for bunnies. And yes, Miss Pink, yeah, she should have. Yeah, she should have got that back a while back ago. And thank you for that. And hopefully, all of the yarn that I did choose to send her to kind of make her some bunnies, I hope she can use it for just that. And Pebbles, feel free if there's something that I sent you that you can't use and you want to trade out with something that you've always seen, behind me or whatnot. Feel free to let me know. I'm up for trades. Someone told me today they sent me a 15-pound box for my birthday. That is phenomenal. Oh, yeah, by the way, anybody that wants to send yarn for my birthday, May 20th, yes. No, I'm teasing. I'm not teasing. I lie. I'm not teasing. I'm so not lying. And I've shared your thread, Miss Connie.
Cool.
Some's in Canada.
Cool.
Mona's got some of it.
Awesome.
But you know how everybody is. Not a lot of people like working with the thread or the small stuff.
Right.
So usually I don't have to really fight too hard to keep my favorite. Which, holy cow, she sent some amazing thread, guys. I'm so excited. Where in the world?
Had some really amazing colors in there. I just wished I could have used it, but it hurts my hands.
The colors are phenomenal. And some of them I don't think I've ever seen, and I don't know if, I'm sure you can get them by ordering and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
a lot of it's nothing I've seen locally.
Yeah, some of those colors I had never seen before.
That was Fire, Miss Chris. I did message you back in chat. I might have not have hit send, but I did try to message you back. Pink says March 1st and 2nd. Yes, March 1st is Pink's birthday. March 2nd is Michi's. Is having a birthday live, and I'm giving a mandala squared poncho away. I'll be there. I'll be there to support, but I'm going to enter those giveaways. You guys are awesome. Yes, I love my poncho. I will think just so that way you can tell Michi and I will send her a message and let her know as well. I'll donate a mystery box if there's going to be giveaways.
Did you guys
Mystery box.
did you guys all in the chat see my cardigans I've been making? I made one a couple of weeks ago, and then I made one last week. And I can show you the pictures.
Please, select picture. And I think the majority of everyone in the house likes purple.
Well, this is the black one. So this is the back of it. And then that's from the side view. And it almost goes to my ankles. Are you going to show
Oh,
big?
that's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, I love it. And so, yeah, there's the side view of that one. And then that's one I made a couple of weeks ago. And then the one I just finished a couple of days
It looks
ago.
like it looks like a house coat. It looks like a house coat on you
I know. And that's the
because you're
small one.
short, right?
Right.
That I like. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah, that's the side one. View. And then there's the front.
Everybody gets to go for a ride.
And it's purple and white, and different shades of purple. So thank you. Thank you, Mike.
When you drop something on the floor and it doesn't make a sound, that was obnoxious. Okay, where'd it go?
Oh my goodness. That sounded like me last time I saw a spider.
Hi, Tracy.
Right there with him, Michael. I don't like spiders either.
Spiders don't bother me. I just kill them. That's it.
Good night, Jocelyn. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, Jocelyn.
Thanks for coming in, Jocelyn.
Yes, Tank. Yeah, that is what I said. I am going to donate a mystery box to your guys' birthday celebration. U.S. only. International will get a $15 gift card. So yeah,
What's that for Mishi's birthday?
yep, Michi and Tank. So mystery box for the U.S. or $15, um, whether it be Amazon, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. What's another one? Zelle. Actually, Zelle goes
Venmo.
away in March, I think. Venmo. I got all the things. So I'm going to make me a little note of that. Otherwise, I will forget. I write everything down.
When is the birthday bash?
March 1st and 2nd.
So this coming weekend.
Yep.
Cool. Next Sunday, okay. Will it be in the evening, like, or all day, or how? What's the hours?
So 229, think. And if there's a live already made, I will be sure to announce it and post it and spread the word and add more people to the party for less chances at me winning. I mean, and I mean all that and all good fun. Tank knows me. You guys know me enough to where I'm being serious.
Okay, Tank.
Oh yeah, 3-2.
Of course, I have my art video right when she has her live, but I always have her playing, even though my video's going on.
All right. 3-2. So Sunday, 3-2 at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Thank you, Michael. And Zoila and Tank and Beth, I cannot thank you all enough for dropping links, spreading the word, being fantabulous moderators. All right, got it. And for Rudy. And then Rudy, I got to get back to crochet. So. Thank you, Michi. Or Tank. Ah, whoever you are. All right, Rudy. I'm going to write your numbers. Rudy, are you going to watch me write your numbers? I'm not going to write them unless you're watching. Let me know when you're watching, Rudy. No, you don't have to. You wanted me to write. I will write, but you have to watch. I'm not going to write them unless you're watching. And then I'm going to get back to crochet. Uh, so, Tank said she will donate a hat or a cow
Yep.
to your birthday, U.S. only.
Hey, Tank, for you guys' live, I'll donate a set of homemade greeting cards if you'd like. Use USA only though. You can.
Well, thank you, Tank. Oh, Gotta write this stuff down.
All right, Rudy's watching.
You're
All
welcome,
right,
Tank.
Rudy.
Thank you, Tank. You're welcome, Zoila. Oh, it will be a set of 8. So four styles, 2 of each. Awesome.
I lied. I need stitch markers.
Mm-hmm.
There. See, I got a stitch marker on it, so now I know where I started at.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Mike, for dropping by and taking your time with us. Appreciate it. Hope to
Good
see
night,
you later.
Mike.
Thank you.
Michael. Sorry, I had kid duty, so I am back, I think.
Damn, damn kids.
There you go, Rudy. There's your numbers. Yes, I still have room. Of course I have room. Still has room. There's your numbers, sir. No, Miss Connie's hands are busy, Rudy.
Yeah, sorry, I am crocheting.
Hank says I'm going blind. I looked and it said 1 in chat. No, it was 11 at the time. I just stabbed myself with the pen. Not intentionally, but. All right, I don't know.
The more I put on this hat, the prettier it gets.
And that was Walmart yarn, right? See, I don't
Yeah,
like my nails that. I
isn't that
don't know
pretty?
mine. Yes.
I'm loving it. It's so pretty.
All right,
I've
Rudy.
never used this before.
I'm gonna have to look at mine. Mine actually used to have an entire aisle on one side of yarn, and
Yeah, that's
then
what mine has.
put in, huh?
Mine has that.
Mine no longer does. So mine just has one 4 foot shelf section
Ugh.
of like the hooks and like specialty and cotton yarn.
Hmm.
And then we have one, two, three, maybe 4 4 foot sections of yarn.
Hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, it's usually empty. Can I take a picture? Yes, Rudy. I will take a picture and then I will send it to you. And then I will crochet first. Jo is on her nap, it sounds like. Miss Chris, is she still in here? Because I know she was asking if the hook she sent me was an O fire or the pearls. It is an O fire, but it did come in the pearl spot.
Yeah, she did say she put it in the wrong box.
Good night, Tank.
So if you would like, I can, because I know you probably still have this pearls hook. If you need the box, I can send that back. Good night, sweetheart. Yes, bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo tomorrow. Mm.
Rudy, Tank left.
Yeah, I really like. And that one, are you doing the pink first, Miss
No,
Connie?
I'm doing the blue one.
Hmm.
It's the
Okay.
light blue speckle, and then I'll do this other the pink one after that.
And that one, could you show it again? Sorry,
No, it's okay.
I just
Um,
wanted to see the like the colors of the funky stuff that's in with it. Okay, that is so fun.
mhm. And here they have a picture on the label of what it would look like in a hat. And this is almost the same kind of hat, sort of the same kind of hat that oops, wrong way, that I'm doing with the ribbing. Doesn't look as pretty on the picture as it does in person. Jessica, did you just see what Chris wrote?
I did not. Give me just a second. I will.
Just Jessica, I have the correct one to send you. Keep that box. You may need it soon.
Okay. Okay. And the feel of it in the hand, it feels. I like the lightness for what it looks. It looks like it would be heavy, and I like some of the ones that are at. I guess the the ones that are kind of like this at Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Michael's. I know they have the metal, and then usually just this part's the resin part, and they're super heavy. So I was actually kind of worried that these would be a heavier hook. It's beautiful, and and I don't know if it is technically emerald. It's pretty close to an emerald green. I'm gonna say it's an emerald, and I'm gonna say it's May because that's my birthstone. So I'm gonna say this is my birthday hook. I'm gonna call it my birthday hook. Uh, Miss Pinkster um, gave me my first ever pearls, and it's a bamboo one, and it's a 4 to G. And I'm so afraid to break it, I won't use it. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it. My floor is ceramic, but futuristically, I'm going to redo this whole area, guys. Miss Connie, I don't know if, since this will not involve your hands, Rudy would like you to imagine if the weather was 96.
Okay, I can imagine it. I've been in that weather, that temperature a lot.
It's at 96. Where were you in 1996?
Where was I?
At panel. Yep, everybody. That's a
Oh,
question for everybody. Where were you in 96?
in 96, I was living in West Valley, Utah. That's southwest of Salt Lake, Utah. And I was
Okay.
busy raising my kids and other people's kids at the same time. Earlier I said
He's
71.
muted.
In 1996, I was living on Climbers Creek on a farm, on a tobacco farm, raising kids and tobacco and working full time.
Tobacco farm.
Yeah, that's how we paid
What?
our rent. The people that owned the property, we gave
Yeah.
them half the money from the tobacco allotment each year. And so we only had to pay rent once a year.
Okay.
Nice. That's a great idea. I know
Yeah,
JoJo's
but you don't want to do that with family because it never works out. I was really sad to leave that house because that is where I had my kids. 1999. And yeah, it's where I started my family. So it was kind of sad to leave there, but it is what it is. And at least this house I own. That one out there I was never going to get to own. But yeah, it was a good year.
That's phenomenal.
I miss my
I was
baby and babies.
96, 12 years old. I guess what, middle school?
Right at,
Let's say
yeah.
what, sixth grade? Right at the start of sixth? give or take. Yeah. Yep. I didn't really do anything.
99, I was just raising kids. Actually, in 99, my oldest daughter was in high school. And I think even my son was in high school. No, just my daughter. Because my grandson was born in 2002.
I graduated in 2002.
She should have graduated in 2000. What year were you born?
84.
Oh, so she should have graduated in 2000 because she was born in 82.
Y'all ready for
Okay.
the reveal? It is done.
Please,
Cool.
let me make you big. Give me a second, Anna. Oh, I pressed too
Oh,
many buttons.
Awesome. Very
Oh,
pretty.
that's just a lump of
I
my hair.
like that.
That's very
I
pretty.
like that a lot.
I like this color. I might have to make
Cool.
it this color.
Miss Tracy says, I had just moved back to Joplin, Missouri area from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Miss
Cool.
Mandy says, that is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was living in St. Louis. I was actually living with my mother at the time.
I have got to put my coffee warmer in here. I keep letting my coffee get cold while I'm crocheting.
Rudy, I don't think she's right there, or if she is, she's asleep. So I can't tell her
Miss
to do
Tracy,
it.
yeah, I think JoJo's resting her eyes.
Mm-hmm. That's
Tracy
right.
says, I had a daughter born in 84 and 89 and a son in 2009.
And I had a daughter born in 82, a son in 84, a daughter in 87, and a daughter in 93. And then I started my grandkids in 2002.
Okay, what's next? What's
Awesome, Beth.
Oh, Annie, do you want to see another one that I'm thinking about doing?
Is it on that same website? Because I was looking at another
Yeah,
one that was listed there.
yes, it is. There's two of them that I found. Like this girl makes some awesome hats.
Uh huh.
So here was one of the other ones.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I've got the
Like,
right color for it.
Ooh, I like that.
isn't that cool? So actually, the
That is
shellfish
cool.
part that's at the top, um, I actually did that on the vest that I did for my boss, and it made it look. Oh man, the back panel was amazing.
I do like that one.
You know what I really don't like is when your phone decides it wants to organize your pictures for you. and it's nowhere where you would have put them. I don't think it was 2002.
She do have a lot of hats. Oh, that was. Let's go with more unisex.
Yeah, I know it's on page.
Okay, you see the one that says unlimited beanie? That's the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, she's got some. She's got
Oh, she's awesome. I'm loving her stuff. And you know how earlier when Annie was saying, "Oh my gosh, lily of the valley," I'm gonna have to make that. I love that flower. Um, Annie was talking about how some yarn just won't be that pattern.
Yeah.
Like her stuff turns out this awesome looking because it's like the yarn was meant for what she's doing with it. So what did you say the name of it was, Annie?
The unlimited the unlimited beanie. I think that one would
Ooh,
be really unisex and also
yes.
work up as well. But I also liked her easy double stitch slouchy hat, which I'm thinking could go either way as well. I think it could be unisex. Probably change up the hat band for the men's versus the woman's. Oh, I didn't see the mittens. Those
Double seed
be all
stitch.
snug and warm.
Oh, those are nice.
Those would be good. Yeah, see? Yep, go back up. You missed it. One more.
One more.
Go up one more. Right
There it
that.
is. Ooh,
I
I
think
like
for the
that.
women's, I would put a button on it. For the men's, I would not. But I like
why
that one.
not?
Yeah.
Um, guys just tend to not like
There are
accessories on their
there are men. There are manly. No, no, no. You know what? You know what? Actually,
I
a metal
do have
snap would be
some
cool
that
for a
has
man.
like anchors and like ship's wheels. And I mean, I have manly buttons. I just never seen very many guys wear hats with
A
buttons
wagon
on.
wheel would be cool too.
Do I have a wagon wheel? I
Have you
may have.
seen any guys wearing cowboy hats with all the fancy crap they got on those?
No, not around here.
Men have more paraphernalia on a cowboy hat than women do. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah, like beads and feathers and
Really?
cards and
Yes.
skulls and all kinds of cool stuff on it.
Not around here. They don't.
Feathers,
Yep.
all kinds of things on their hats.
For real.
For real.
I've seen feathers.
For real.
A few
Yeah.
with like the drawstring, like the bolo ties with 4 beads on them, but that's about it.
Oh no, they can get fancy, especially show horses. You know, when
Oh,
they're showing a horse and they're in the show ring. Oh, their hats are amazing.
I am not being sexist, but around here, most of the people that show horses are women. Very seldom
Mm,
see a guy showing horses here. And now, I mean, they own them, but they are not the ones that shows them.
well,
really?
if you watch the AQHA or Western Pleasure, there's just as many guys as there is girls doing the showing.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking here locally.
Right.
They do a lot of, because we're so close to Louisville. They do a
Mm-hmm.
lot of, and Churchill Downs and all that. They do a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
I've been there.
horse shows here.
Yeah, I used to live in Louisville, so we would go to Churchill Downs. But Churchill Downs The guys didn't dress up, it was the women.
Oh yeah, always. The guys are just generally Western shirts and jeans and boots.
But in the show pen, guys and girls, they always look super fancy with their hats.
But keep in mind, these are not cowboy hats.
You're right.
I could do wooden buttons for that matter.
Oh, yes, on the wooden button.
Bill, every year he cuts me wood rounds from like the smaller branches when we cut trees, and I let them dry, and then make buttons out of them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can go buy those rounds, but it's a lot cheaper just to cut your own. See, I like that one too. That one is so pretty.
And this one, I think you could actually get away with making it in a
A
smaller yarn.
brown, black, dark
Yep,
blue.
making it a little lacier. Oh, those are cute preemie hats.
That one's cute, but I don't know how warm it would be, and it's got them bubble things. I don't like bubbles. I don't
Well,
like.
it's just fun to say, though.
It's fun to say.
The pussy willow. Ooh, look at those bonnets. Oh, just to
Guys,
make those flowers would be fun.
I am going to be heading out.
Yep, it is about that time for you.
Yeah. So I will see
Yeah.
you guys all tomorrow. I have my video at 8 p.m. on my other channel. I'm going to go over what everyone will need who wants to participate in making the wreath in March. And
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to
awesome.
be teaching that the sunflower granny square. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow. You have a good day.
And what time?
8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Thank
And
you.
Annie, if, huh?
I'll try to see you for bingo.
Yes. If not, I'll talk to you later after that. All right?
All right. Night.
Good
Sweet
night.
dreams.
Uh-huh.
Do you see this hood, Miss Annie?
I'm looking at that hood.
Um, that's actually really cool.
It is really pretty, but it's in bubbles. See, I like that one, but it's a little holy.
So,
For
Jess,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
do a quick search on her site for Sugar Plum Delight hot pad. Actually, just scroll down
oh, oh, that's
right there.
pretty.
Oh, look, Jess, it's the mandala we've been looking for.
Is it really? Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Is that
I
the
know,
one?
right?
Is
Rudy,
that the one though?
like,
Is it?
That's close to one. It's close.
I,
That's
actually, I
a
think
trivet, but if you go
the
back and take a
backside.
look at her, if you take a look at her 12-inch Afghan square, oh, it's a different color, like a solid color, four color, three color on the back one. See the right beside that, the Sugar Plum Delight
Oh
Afghan square
yeah,
block.
yeah, I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And I've got some rings to make some mandalas and put them in rings so I can hang them.
I guess all the people that was
Rudy,
born
the answer is all of
before
them.
Rudy. I don't think any of us were alive in '59. I know I wasn't. I don't even think I was in the
Oh,
twinkle of Daddy's eye in '59.
she hasn't done a crochet along since 2018.
I like that she does all of her hat patterns in multiple sizes.
Yes. Do you see this pink one here, Miss Annie?
Hang on, let me come back. Yes, I did see that one. I would have to figure out a way to get around the pom pom though. I'm not a huge fan of pom poms.
53.
You don't have to have a pom pom on it though.
That's what I said. I have to figure. Well, some of them come to a point, and they put that pom pom on top to hide that point. So it depends on the pattern.
Well, okay, but the thing is, I've seen other hats besides pom poms. There's curlicues like worry worms. Have a bunch of worry worms coming out the top. Make a hole for a ponytail accent, like a ponytail hole on top of it. Um, just a bunch of braided strands instead of a pom pom.
Yeah,
Doesn't have
but
to be a pom pom.
for what we're making hats for, I can't see those. I don't know, maybe. See, to me, pom poms, they end up falling off unless you make them button on or use the elastic, which you can. But a lot of the times, I will make a crocheted button and just put a crocheted button on top of the hat rather than a pom pom, which is cute.
How many
Well,
rows did you get done today, Jess?
One.
One row.
I was with all the crap that went on today. I planned to finish that hat this morning and start another one, and it didn't happen. So I was a little frustrated with that. And then I had to make dinner and went into a food coma.
Anybody know what this is?
It's a stitch marker that looks
It's
like
one
a
of these.
diaper.
It's one of these.
Looks like a
Is it one of
diaper.
these?
Oh, let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah.
He does know how to use them.
Look, I'm using. I know how to use them.
I know. We're just picking on you.
So there's
Have fun.
there's the outside. There's the outside, but I like the inside better though.
Then use the inside. You can actually do the crown of the
Like
hat, flip it to so that the inside is the outside, and finish the hat like that.
well, it doesn't matter. Like when Jess was showing hers, like it's reversible.
Yeah.
So
If you say your end's in good enough, you can't tell which side is which. Well, you know what I mean. You can wear it either way, and nobody would know that you have it on. That the outside is on the inside.
it's still a little small though.
Well, yeah, but you're putting it over your hat.
I still have to add more to it. Doesn't matter. I still got to add more onto it.
Well, add more onto it.
It's supposed to be
Okay,
7.5 inches from
piece that I'm going to
peak to
make,
brim.
it's just going to be basic beanies because I can shoot them out fastest. But I
You should
always
try one
throw
of these.
special
You
ones in.
you you could probably do this one pretty quick. It's all double crochet. It's all
Pretty
doubles.
sure I made that one like 2 years ago for the seniors. because I try to hit a different site every year. That way I'm not always sending the exact same kind of hats. And let
Yep.
me tell you, some of them old women, they will fight over those hats. Well, mine's prettier than yours. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a huge competition. I love it though. I think it's hilarious.
Well, I think it's getting to be that time.
Yeah. It is getting pretty late. Seeing
I
as I
don't
didn't
disagree.
sleep last night. I believe I will take a little helper tonight. This is like the fourth night that I didn't get any rest. And I don't have any idea what's keeping me awake other than my brain can't settle.
All right, so here's the start of
The stack.
the stack.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what that's called, but to me it looks like a stacked stitch.
See it?
And when you do the next one, it'll pull it up even tighter against it.
Can you see?
The only thing that her patterns that I don't agree with is I do not do that slip stitch chain one because it leaves a seam,
Yeah.
and I find that unsightly. So
Yeah, I don't.
I just go around continuously. I don't do that slip stitch chain one on any hat I make. Yeah,
Here's my seam.
yeah. And on if it's a light color, now darker colors you can get away with it, but with the lighter colors it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, right here. Because I did do the chain one. So when you
Yeah,
open it, you can see it.
yeah.
Miss Chris, I'm not sure. I've never tried one. So yeah, here's the start of the stack. And I thought it was going to be hard to find that third loop or third stitch to sew into.
Yeah,
It's kind of popping itself out after you get the first couple. The rest
yeah.
of them just kind of pop
And
up.
it kind of rolls that edge up so you don't have to look for it anymore.
Yep.
And I have used that stitch a lot on my hats. I have several hats that the worm hat, the WURM, that's
Yes.
when I learned to do that stitch because and that was, I don't even remember how many years ago that was that hat pattern came out. It was really super popular for a while.
Um, Futuristically, I've been challenged, I guess. I haven't really taken a gander at the pattern. However, I have been asked to turn this pattern into a hat, which it's doable. My whole thing and thought is these tentacles. So I've been asked to make a hat, this into a hat.
Turn the octopus into a hat?
Yes,
Well, that would be freaky.
like,
Wouldn't be that hard, really. Yeah, we'll say it wouldn't be that hard.
well, here's the my. Okay, we need the opening for the face. And how do we not get these to be so close? Yeah. So there's a lot of yeah. So it's crocheted, but it's the size of a realistic octopus.
See, my
Yes,
son
look at the
totally
screen.
wears something like that.
Yes, but I need these feet. The main thing is these feet. So do I just get a pattern like what you're showing, and then add these feet to it? Because that was the main. The feet are mandatory. The legs.
I would make the
Yeah,
hat
all these
part
hats.
the shape of the octopus's head. I'd make like a Rasta hat, and then attach your
Well, wait.
eyes and then the tentacles around the brim of the hat.
Um, Jess,
Yes.
that picture is this picture.
Yes, I have this pattern now.
Hold on a sec. That picture is this picture here, which is already a hat.
I don't think it's a hat.
Yeah, it says crochet octopus hat pattern.
Crochet octopus hat pattern.
Huh. Because this one's not a hat. That is the same octopus, different pose, but that is the same octopus. Five. Like five.
Yeah. And this one is a hat.
Can you shoot that to me, please? Like, I haven't looked for anything.
Sure.
Huh? I mean, you don't have to.
Sure.
I can find it myself. I mean,
John is our resident searcher. Okay, next hat is going to be brown. So this is go in the basket. Look. Oh, excuse me.
yeah, I don't think I'm too far behind it tonight. I think shower and then bed is in my future.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, after I finish this row.
I reckon I will see you all tomorrow for bingo.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, if not before, you know what I mean.
Where are we traveling tomorrow? Do you know?
Germany.
Tuesday.
Is it Germany?
Yeah.
Germany.
Thank you. I heard.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, Miss Annie.
U.S., Germany, Denmark, and Sweden.
Well, guys, I also think I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight with Miss Annie.
Night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you all for being here. I appreciate everyone's dedication to making a hat. This is going to be awesome. Miss Annie, and thank you for all of your help on this and your agreeing to collect them. And futuristically, I'm going to reach out to you, see if maybe we can talk about possibly like a P.O. box at your local post office or her post office, whatever. But yeah, so that way they don't have to come to your house and we can just post the address up on the Facebook page.
I can look into that.
Oh, you don't have to. I wasn't trying to give you a task. I was going to just see if I can do some Google searching and see if I could.
Oh, we have post office boxes here. I haven't used one since I lived in an apartment. So it's been 30 or so years there, Jess.
Right.
It's been a
So yeah, I
long.
was gonna kind of see what the cost was and maybe see if we can raise the funds to cover a year's expense of getting the PO box, which would be really cool.
Well, what I was, I'm thinking, I got to get with my son first before I write it in stone. But I might be able to get, because my son does better video than I do because I suck at it. When I drop them off to Jeanette, maybe we can get some video. I don't know that I can be there when the VA comes to pick them up, though.
Right. Oh, that would even just the drop off would be phenomenal. That would be cool.
That way, everybody could see where their house is going,
Right. Oh, that would be awesome.
and we'd
Yeah,
have
that
to
would
have like that with Jeanette first too, as well as if she'd be able
absolutely,
to video.
absolutely.
So we'll work all that stuff out too. We got a bit before we have to think about that.
Yeah, we got a minute.
Just a little bit. All right, thank you all.
Good
Good night,
night, Miss
everybody.
Annie.
Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks everybody for staying and joining and having fun with us. And we'll see you tomorrow for some bingo. And we'll see what else happens. Oh, and don't forget Connie's live.
And tomorrow, bingo on my channel, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Come join us.
Take care, everybody. Have fun.